Hello, my name is Don and welcome to episode 19 of Motorsport Manager on my channel with ZRT Autosport. Bit of news regarding the upgrades. The brakes took us to 5th, I think I said that in the last episode. Unfortunately, someone, I think Ozu, has done a suspension upgrade, so we're now down to 3rd. If you have a look, Ozu are ahead of us in absolutely everything. We beat Vexlan acceleration by quite a distance. We lose to them on the medium speed corners, and Lucatelli is the other one that we're losing to in both categories, I think. Silva maybe? Nope. So yeah, we should be about, looks like Ozu are going to be the team to beat. Not surprising, they've just came down, but hopefully we can get off to a good start of this season. I've got a 96% setup from last season, so I'm just going to skip practice and we'll just keep going from there. We're going to go for 4 for above. The good news is Valbrugge, Kumar, Valberga, we'll go with Valberga. Her name starts with a V. So, for the first race of the season, she will start on pole. So we'll have 2 cars in the top 5 on the grid, I believe. Because I believe Mia will be 4 for 5th as well. Because it's obviously the reverse of alphabetical first name. Elsewhere, I've got a list of all the drivers and teams this year, and if they're male or female. So, it's just written on the back of an envelope. I could not find a bit of paper. I need to go and get myself a notepad. So I just found a random envelope that was sitting addressed with the address to occupier. Lovely stuff. So I now have all that sorted. I meant to do it for last season, and by the time it sort of came round to it, it really wasn't worth it. So we are going for 16.0, 26.0. They stay the same, that stays the same, and this is up at 69. And this was a 96% last year on Valdez's car. So hopefully it just means that I can skip practice and we can just get straight into the race and we'll have no issues. I'm just going to close that video off in case I accidentally hit a button that plays it. Now that we've got the setup sorted, start practice, instant result please. And we will go straight into the race here. So we finished 6th in practice with Valberga Kumar, and 18th with Milan. Milan obviously not the best driver in the world, so not expecting much. The other thing I was thinking about is, since we're not investing in engines this year, once we sort of get our once we get all our upgrades for the primary car, is maybe just making second versions of those for the secondary car. It will mean that we have equal drivers, and it will annoy Valberga a little bit towards the end of the season. But it means we'll have a good setup for next year. So 94%, thank you. Poor, great. So we got the great there. So where did that go to? There. So current, yeah. So we need to go up to about there, I think, and we'll just do that. And that should improve that to a much better setup. So it's a 30 lap race, we can do 10 laps on these. We can't one stop on them anyway, so we're going to 2 stop on 10 and 20. Maya will be similar, I imagine. She actually can't even get that, so we'll have to take the softs for Maya to be able to 1 stop. To 2 stop even, brutal. What's my bonuses with her, just out of curiosity? Soft tyres. So our bonus is actually on this anyway, so what I might do is just refueling is 50% faster if we're using the super softs anyway on Valberga. I'll get that out eventually, so we're going to go high, push and overtake even. So we start on pole, so hopefully Valberga can just sail off into the distance. I'm not sure who's going to all be around her. We've got Sergei Antonov, who's in the Vexla. That'll be a decent car. We've got an Ozu there as well. So we've actually got another Vexla here in 6th. And then a Lucatelli and an Octane, another Lucatelli, a Firebird, Predator, Dragon. So where's the other Ozu? There. So I think the Ozu is the team to beat, with them actually starting around us. I actually really like the way this car's came out in race, just a quick first glance. Oh, Kumar's had an awful start. So is Maya actually. That Ozu car looks quite nice. Reliability wise, it's not the best. Maya's worse than Wilburga, of course. But I've tried to sort of prioritise certain things. So I think she still had a gearbox, a reliability upgrade. Yeah, we're going to go down to high and high now. Maya can stay on attacking on the tyre, we'll push on the tyres because she should have an extra couple of laps worth of tyre in that tyre. We've obviously got extra fuel. Maybe I should have gone with the lighter blue. I was debating it as well. Just because this doesn't reflect well off the track, I don't think. But again, I think it looks nice. It looks nicer than what it did last year. That Ozu is giving us an absolute hounding behind us. It's the only car that's better than us in everything. So I'm hoping that means we've got the second best car, and by the end of the season we can have the best car. Kumar's actually getting held up by this Vexler now of Antonov. Come on. Hold the place, hold the place, hold the place. Yeah. And Stramby goes past in the Ozu. So we're third and fourth still, which is good. Much improved performance from last year. Maya's not falling back down the grid as much as she did last year. Of course, she's an improved driver with that refocus trait. To be fair, that Ozu's faring no better against Stramby compared to what Kumar did. We're not actually got any tyre temperature here, so we're going to push just a little bit and try and get out. I didn't want to push too much because of just general tyre wear, really. We want to get to lap 10. I might adjust to a free stop though if needs be. That Ozu has got past the Vexler now, which is frustrating. So you know what, overtake mode. Just go for it, Kumar. We need you to get past. Because you're getting held up. Big time. There you go. You're through. You've still got enough fuel. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. They're stopping already. So are we going longer in this race? And we've got the race lead. So we'll be 1-2 when they both come in. We've got better tyre wear than both of them. So we're able to go longer on this stint. Which, even if we cannot get to the last, even if we can't just two-stop, will mean that we're already ahead on this attempt. Maya's burnt her tyres out too much. That was my fault. I should have turned her down quicker. I'm hoping to get one more lap out of her and then put Kumar the following lap. So we're going to switch her back to this and put in an extra lap of fuel for pushing. Reliability wise, everything's fine for now. It's bonus having that engine as a spec part. Can we actually get Kumar out another lap? No, we're not going to be able to, so we're just going to have to pit her here. And then maybe go on the softs at the end. Just try and get to lap 19 now and then have softs on the end. No repairs needed there yet. So yeah, might as well just take it out and overtake mode on both. How far behind is Maya? 11 seconds, so hopefully Kumar can get out and not hold her up too much. In fact, she's out before she got there, so that's good. Come back out in second place. The undercut has got us. As frustrating as that is. And Maya's had a poor pit stop because she had a fueling issue. That sucks. Particularly she was running in fourth and she's lost time to those who have stopped. She got undercut as well. It's actually Tyler who's ahead, so can't remember what car he's in. Where have I put my notes? There they are. Tyler is he is from Ozu, so we've got Ozu surrounding us. He's obviously managed to run longer on the softs compared to Maya, who burnt out because I left her on pushing for forever. but hopefully Maya can get past him again. Well, he's in the pits. Maya, where are you? Where are you? Where are you? Is it close? She got past. She got past. That's good. So we've got a driver ahead of each Ozu right now, which is good. Conditioning wise, we're okay. Hopefully they have to make stops as well for conditioning, but obviously we've got that 4 slots. We can get that conditioning sorted quicker this year. I'm actually just going to turn down that race noise ever so slightly on the recording ever so slightly, because I feel like I'm trying to shout over it sometimes. Maybe that makes a difference. So Kumar will make one more stop, hopefully, as long as she can get to lap 19. Our tyre temperature's good. Maybe need to push a little bit with Maya just to get it back up a little bit. Hers is a little low. So she didn't lose too much time as a direct result of that mess up in pit stops. Zambe's pitting again. Antonov will probably pit as well. Yes, he will. So Kumar is now solo in the front by herself. Flattening back up into third, of course, she'll lose that again. But I certainly think we're going to be doing a stop less than them with Kumar, who's got the pace to be out in front anyway, and she's just lapped someone. Fuel seems a bit low, maybe I should back off a bit. No. Where are you on track? You're there, you're on lap 16. Oh god, yes, you should back off a bit. Gonna put her. Oh no. No, and she's going to be stuck behind the safety car as well. Ah, it's Maya, it's crashed. She's crashed. And look where Kumar is. Let's look where Ingledew is, just in comparison. Ingledew can get in this lap and drive around at a normal speed. Kumar is literally in the worst position on track. Can she get out the safety car first? No. Picked up by the safety car straight off the bat. Poppy. Poppy, poppy, poppy. Maya has just ruined the race, not just for herself, but her teammate as well. So we're going to crawl around here. We're going to come back out in last, or second last. Kumar could not have been in a worse position. We have to now pit her onto these softs and hope she can go to the end on them, and everyone else that goes on these super softs have to pit again, basically. Absolutely destroyed our race, Mia Lattinen. Not just destroyed their own race, but destroyed our teammates' race as well. And again, it's a stupid position. The amount of crashes we have had on this track is stupid positions. It cost us so much last year, and it's cost us again this year. At least we can get our repairs made and hopefully get caught back up to the pack. We will be 20th, that's just a given. Okay, we'll be 15th maybe, yeah. Why have you... And they've let them go. Why? What kind of pop is this? The safety cars let the pack go. Are they racing? No. So, unless they catch up to the safety car again, why has the safety car let them go? Well, they've caught back up to the safety car, so that's going to nerf the damage of that bug. I don't know why the safety cars let them go. I really don't. Actually, just going to push to get back up to temperature. It's cost us so much time, the safety car letting them go there. Because now look at the distance they're ahead. They are 6 seconds ahead because the safety cars let them flip and go. Fuming. We're catching up. It's not the point. We've got to go to the end on these tyres. We've lost 6 seconds to these guys because the safety car lets them go. She was in the worst position possible, which was unlucky to be fair, when our teammate crashed. And then the safety car lets him go, so we lost another 6 seconds on top of that. Right, we're back up into 12th though because of other cars blowing up. We are catching this pack in front. We just need to be able to make these tyres last another 7 laps. That's some of those soft runners, super soft runners even coming into pit now. So as long as we can stay within a pit stop, I guess, this will nerf the damage done by this. But why does the safety car let the leader go? Right, Kumar's not the best at overtaking, which is our weakness against Sergio Valdez, and it's now showing. I think I'm going to give her overtake mode. And I think we have to push the tyres as well, actually, because those are cold. So we're back up into 8th. Maybe I should have taken that +1 tyre heating. Back up into 5th with super soft runners ahead as well, still having to pit. Although they're possibly a good, maybe about half a pit stop ahead. If we can get ahead of this guy in 4th, under all the adversity of that safety car, we could still win this race. We have to get past them. We've got Stramby on fresher tyres behind us, who's going to pass us, unfortunately, and we can't really defend against a guy who's got that fresher tyre compared to what we've got. We're going to have to conserve to get to the end of the race. I mean, I guess even 3rd's good now. Ingledew's managed to pit and get back out in front. She is in the Ducatelli, who have a good gearbox. But I'm just going to completely back off on these tyres just to make sure we get to the end. I think I've probably got enough for conserve, but I want to just make sure. Let's just look up a podium and take the result as is what I'm thinking. My parts are looking a bit dodgy. Rear wings, engine's actually looking a bit shady, so we're going to take you back down to medium on that as well then. No, we can't. I'll push from the next lap actually, because I think you've done enough. Are we going to be in the lead here? Both those 2 guys in front pitted. Under all the adversity in the world, we lead this race. Let's just... We're actually just going to go into conserve, just see out the race. We'll go to medium. Now, we're not going to get the tyres heated up anyway, so let's just take whatever out of the tyres that we can and get the best lap times possible. Tyler's going to be quick behind us on those super softs, but he's got problems with his car. Maybe need to work on the reliability of the spec parts, because that engine is not looking good for a spec part that comes with 80% reliability. We're coming round. We will win this race, despite Mia Lattinen doing our absolute best to ruin the race for Kumar. We made a strategy that worked. We knew we couldn't stop again, and we got the tyres just about perfect in terms of usage. It's a shame Maya didn't finish, had that incident. But it's worked out for us nicely in the end. So Kumar gets a win on our debut in our car, which has had a vast amount of improvement. Although still isn't the best car on the grid. Winner of the race, Valborg Kumar. And we're not going to be anywhere near the top of the constructors. We're 4th. There you go. There's the points difference just because Maya decided to crash, despite a race win. Why, Maya, why? It was Valdez last season and the season before, and it's Maya already started this season. It's nice to see Maya is improving though, but our morale's gone down, as you would expect, and that'll affect our relationship with Mr. Dunbar as well. Kumar already improving as well. She's not got much potential left to fill out though, to be fair. She's pretty much where she'll be. 2.6 million for that race. 2.6 million. Okay. Chairman payments obviously makes up a chunk. That's 26 million over the season. Jesus. That's a lot of money. How did it, let's have a look at that financial breakdown. So we're actually making excuse me. We're actually making profit on our drivers. Putting away 700 for next year's car. That's fine. I don't want to put much more than that away. Race mechanics 130. That's 147. Upkeep is 256. Travel cost is 170. Is 70. Sorry. Chairman payments is 2 million. So it was the most. And sponsors 200,000. How is our sponsorship only 200,000? We had this slot full for that race. And we should have got the bonus for 4 for above, which was 900,000. So why was it only 200,000? Must be right, because it says 1.1 million per race there, and we got 2.6 million obviously. I'm very confused by that. Very confused. Anyway, I will end the episode on that confusing note. Have we lost someone maybe? No, because you would have to accept the thing. Just going to sort of slam her in the press. It does reduce her morale. Oh, a boost to morale for Kumar. So yeah, so thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, a like and subscribe is always appreciated, and I will hopefully catch you all next time.